Yes! Come on! Come on! Yes! Come on! Guys, that is what I'm talking about. It was manifested. I manifested it. The whole watch along preview, we said 2-0. Did we always believe? Did we always know that we were going to get it done? No, of course not. But we had to manifest it. We had to put that positive energy out into the atmosphere. Yeah? Smoke grenades. It was yellow on that pitch. They tried to smoke us out. Yeah? But we had gas masks on tonight. Guys, I'm so happy with that win. That is Graham Potter's first statement win, because he hasn't beaten any of the top 6 as far. So this is his first statement win. He needed that. We all know what would have happened if we crashed out of that, but I was emotionally, mentally, physically in that game. I felt like I was in it tonight. I really felt that in my heart and soul, deep within my core. Yeah? I was there every minute. Bruv, I need to be with the masseuse tomorrow. I need recovery day. I'm telling you. We really dug in for that. Really dug in with that. The start at 11, there was a shock. We saw Cucurella on that pitch. And we all was shocked because we haven't seen Cucurella in weeks, maybe even a month. We haven't seen Cuckoo. Cuckoo was cooking today. Chef Cucurella. All of the spices. Aerial duels. The passing was crisp. He was cutting grass, guys. The lawnmower was out. I've never seen Stamford Bridge look like the carpet like, bruv. Cucurella today. That shock in that lineup, the question marks, and understandably so. We know he's been going through it personally. We know he's had a kid. We know he was burgled at the start of his Chelsea career when he moved. Brother, you cooked today. Good for you. Good for you. You got pressure on you. You cost a lot. Probably, I think, the most expensive fullback. You are under pressure on a big night like this and you turn up. You turn up the heat in the kitchen. You cooked, yeah? You cooked in the smoke. When the yellow smoke was around, you kept your head down and cooked. You put your food on the table. I ate and it was delicious, bro. It was delicious, bro. I had a starter, main and dessert today. And I'm stuffed. And I was hungry before kickoff, and rightly so, because we have not eaten in months. We have been starving. I've lost weight. Doctor said, what's going on? Are you okay? No, I'm not. Easy answer. I got a therapist. I got every ist under the sun. But today it's worth it. Today, all the peas we dropped down on the therapist was worth it, because today we actually turned up. Today we turned up. There was a spell, 20 minutes, 15 minutes, where Dortmund were taking it to us. And then obviously at the end of the game in the second half, again, another 10, 15, 20 minute spell. But we didn't need to play beautifully the entire game. This was a you must performance. This was a you must. This is knockout football. This is knockout competition. I couldn't give a Scooby-Doo. I couldn't give a Scooby-Dooby-Doo whether or not we play well all game, all 90 minutes, not in this competition. This competition, nobody remembers. Nobody remembers, nobody cares. It's about wins. It's about taking yourself to the quarterfinals, putting your hat in the draw and letting us read Chelsea in the draw. That's all I care about. Our season is literally saved because of that performance tonight. If we lost that game, if we went out tonight, our season is done. That's not an exaggeration. That's not me putting a lot of oomph on it. No. It would have been crystal clear. Clarity. Season done. Nothing else to really play for. What do we do now? Now we're just glistening in the wind. Well, now we have 2 more games minimum to look forward to in the Champions League. I am so humbled. Chasing those 40 points in the Premier League, grinding and grafting for those 40 points has made me humble, has made me human. And I am now just so happy to know that I've got 2 more Champions League games to cover on this channel. 2 more Champions League watch-alongs. Because people were saying at the start of the watch-along, the rivals were like, you better enjoy this because you ain't got no Champions League football next year. So you better enjoy it while it lasts. I will. More than you can believe. More than you can believe. I am going to enjoy. I'm going to enjoy. This meant everything. As a Chelsea fan tonight, we needed to see this team step up. We needed this team to show that they could be the Chelsea of old. This club is wrapped up in the fabric of running this shit back. Yeah? You have a deficit. Cool. No one cares. Respond. No one cares about your XG today. No one cares about your bruv, win the game. And today they made it happen by absolutely no exceptions, absolutely no excuses, absolutely no alarms. Yeah? No fire alarms, no police sirens, no questions, no queries. Made it happen. No context. Today, there's no context. You're going to be beautiful. It's going to be great to hear there's no context today. Today, we just got it done by force. And I don't know who we're going to get in the quarters. I'm going to talk about the game, but I'm just so happy, guys. I'm happy for you. I'm happy for me. I'm happy for the team. I'm happy for Graham Potter. I'm happy for Graham Potter. Because you know me. I didn't want to have to say what I said. And I stand by. It's time for you to prove us all wrong. And today was a small step in the right direction. But you've got a long way to go. But I want you to do well. As a Chelsea fan, by definition, I want you to do well. You are in the club. That team is in the club. You got to do well. You got to do well. You must. So good for you. Happy for you. Happy for Cucurella. Brilliant performance. The defence today, fantastic. Koulibaly, Fofana, Kepa. Big saves today. Big saves for Kepa today. Good for you. Yeah? Free kick. Handled it. Shot with the right hand save. Bang. Pulls her out. Wonderful. We needed you today to make those saves because it's going to have to happen. And it will continue to happen. We're not going to be able to... I think in the first half, they were down to like 0.07 expected goals. We were very good defensively in the first half. They didn't have many chances. They had that one ball across the box from Reina that we luckily got away with. There's nobody on the back post, and obviously the free kick as well. There wasn't much chances for Dortmund in the first half, but you have to, at some point, you have to make big saves. In knockout competition, you made it happen. You made it happen. So good on you. We move to the midfield. Enzo Cover, put the work in. James and Chilwell, put the work in. Hard yards. The work rate, guys. I talk about quality all the time. I talk about technique. I talk about, creativity, vision, finding the pass, understanding your surroundings, scanning, press resistance, all of these things. Today, the hard work was there. They put in a shift because when Bellingham is moving around and trying to make runs and, he's a tall guy, he's very physical. You got to keep an eye on him. He had a couple of chances. He had a massive chance that he messed up. Big miss for Bellingham in the second half. But you've got to put the work in. You've got to put the shift in. None of them are typical sitters, but they work together in tangent, and that was part of the contribution to obviously that low chance, the low chances for them in the first half. Reece James and Chilwell, we had to maximise these two, and we did at points. And when we did, it's no surprise that our chance creation today came from two things. Pressing from the front and turning the ball over high up the pitch. Sometimes Cucurella winning that ball, that ground duel, bang, that aerial duel, bang. Getting that ball and passing it in between the lines. Getting that ball and playing some really progressive passes, Cucurella. Not only was he won his aerial duels in that first half. Not only was he, very aggressive and very, on the front foot and trying to get in ahead of players. But his passing today, Cucurella, on the floor, on the ground. Those smooth passes in between the lines started so many attacks. We had the Felix one where he jinky-majinky, shout out PK, and it went wide. We had Sterling who was offside as well. And then it led to the Kai Havertz absolute belter. Wonderful finish into the top corner off the bar. Again, off the bar. We had Reece James who smashed the ball in from that right-hand side. And obviously, it got cleared and then back out. And then bang. Bang. Off the post again, and it's like you just think it's not going to be your day. You think the amount of times we've hit the post in this fixture and in general recently, Felix off the bar the other game, you think it's not going to be your day. You think it's not going to be your day, but again, those little moments of combinations down each side, whether it be the right side with Reece, release Reece, cross, whether it be the left hand side with Chilwell, then the cutback, Sterling, bit fortuitous with the footwork. He was hit and miss today, but put the work in. Put in the graft, kept going, didn't stop. We saw just at the weekend in that fixture that we all spoke about at Anfield, people not putting the work in. That was not the case today for us. Put the work in, get the reward. Manifest the win, 2-0. We got it, we collected. Kai Havertz today was absolutely immense. Kai Havertz today performed, stood up and was counted for. Unbelievable. That back heel for the first goal, brilliant. To get it into cover, then Chilwell, then Sterling. Wonderful. In tight spaces, this guy today was brilliant. The ball retention was spot on. He was thinking, he was fighting, winning his aerial duels in the first half, putting in the work off the ball. So smooth with it. Even at the end of the game, I saw him wasting time, just jinking in and out of defenders, keeping the ball, wrapping his foot around it and carrying it. I loved it. It was fantastic from him. And then, of course, he gets his goal from the penalty. He had to take it twice because somebody wanted to encroach. Nobody likes to see that. Don't encroach. Yeah? Don't. Entanglements. We don't like to see entanglements. You guys encroached. You evaded our personal space. And I think it's about time you apologize. And they had to apologize for Kai Havertz. That's why he missed. That's why he missed the penalty, because they encroached. They got too close for comfort. Yeah? But the second penalty, bang. Same place. A little bit more inside the post, 2-0. And from that moment on, it was always going to be about Graham Potter's substitutions. And usually when we see Gallagher come on that early, and it's obviously a negative sub because, you know, we're going to pack the midfield. We're going to go 3-5-2. And of course, hopefully he presses from the front and we could turn over the ball. But it is a 3-5-2. We are taking off an extra attacker. That's the second time Graham Potter has gone like, yo, we ain't conceding. He did it against Leeds 3-6-1. This time he did it 3-5-2. Zakaria comes on, of course, for the yellow card of Enzo. On comes Loftus-Cheek, on comes Pulisic. People didn't see Mudryk today. I don't give a damn. They've seen many managers take their time setting a player in, take their time bedding a player in. I have no problem with it. I know he cost a lot. I know there's pressure on him. I know there's 007, people talking, but I don't care. I am actually fine for once with a new signing coming in and they're bedded in slowly and the pressure is taken off of them. They're coming from a new league. They're adapting. Yes, he's talented. But let's actually not, for once, throw him into the deep end. We already actually gave him some starts. And obviously not all his fault, but Cucurella as well wasn't in a good place. So it was a broken system. It was a broken team, a toxic environment. Take him out the firing line, let him relax, get up to speed, Let's get our shit together before we bring in, as well, more people into this mess, because we've already got quite a few new players on the pitch. It's going to be much easier to develop a chemistry and an understanding with a couple of players new than 5 or 6. So let's just not throw everybody in, although it's the ideal lineup or it's the dream lineup. Give him time. He's a long-term signing. He is a long-term asset. He is not an instant impact. He is not a now. He is a future. And he'll give us some minutes here and there. Potter's going to give him a chance again. But today is about winning. Today is about qualifying for the quarterfinals. Today is about Chelsea. It's not about any individual. It's not about any agenda. It's not about any specific individual. It's not about anything but the football club today. Should be every day, but I'm going to just take it today because, beggars can't be choosers. Today is a must win and we got it done. And we took that pressure off of our head tops and we responded to the critics. So we move, okay? 2-0. We soaked up our pressure in the second half. We defended resiliently. They were always going to get some chances. They did. Substitutions were definitely, for a lot of people, like, not sure about that. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. And I agree with you. I understood you. But today I was in a different mindset. Today I was manifesting positivity only. Today I said 2-0. Today I said every single sub is perfect. Every single sub is perfect. Every single sub makes sense. Everything is going according to plan. And thankfully it all did. Big up your damn selves. Smash up the likes. Subscribe. Like. And I'll see you next time. Come on, the Chels. Big up your damn selves. In a bit, people. Peace.